Welcome back to the farm, boys and girls. I've brought you back up the hill to the other side from where we're planting. I wanted to show you some of the ground nesting birds like the skylarks that we've been talking about. But also we're going to explore a migratory ground nesting bird called the nightjar. The skylark breeds on open grasslands just like this. They feed on both plant and animal materials, so things like invertebrates, flies, bugs, beetles, moths, slugs or snails even. They also eat plants including seeds, grain, leaves of a wide variety of plants including nettles and dockings. Now nesting begins in late March or April and they usually have between 3 and 4 eggs. They're incubated by the female for around 14 days. Both parents feed the young and the young leave their nest after about 8 days and fly after about 16 days. Nightjars are a little harder to spot, so I've got out our trusty bird book and I'm going to show you how to use it. First of all, we need to look up the index, which is found at the back of the book. We find the letter N for nightjar. We look down the list, there it is, and we're looking for page 191, 191. So once we've found the page and we've checked the top to check it's the right bird, we're ready to explore the nightjar. The nightjar is a crepuscular creature, which means it's most active at dawn and dusk. It tends to feed on insects and it catches its prey in flight and takes a wide variety, moths, flying beetles and flies. Now its habitat is very similar to the skylark. They like open woodlands, heaths, commons and moors where there's sometimes scattered trees. During flight, they actually clap their wings together above their back, making a loud slapping noise. Very cool. Now the nightjar makes a special migration, which is like a special journey, from Africa all the way to Britain there. It's quite a long way they fly for being quite a small bird. I wanted to tell you a little bit about gorse, which is the bush that is behind me right now, the yellow one. Now you wouldn't imagine, but it is a member of the pea family. Now that is because when it does produce seeds, they look like little pods and that's what holds the seeds together in. It's yellow all year round because it flowers all year round. It makes an absolutely brilliant habitat for all sorts of birds and insects. The shape of the flowers on the gorse make it perfect for landing pollinating insects such as bees or butterflies. It has these cool, spiky leaves, making it a very safe habitat for little birds. And as you can see, there's a lot of brilliant gorse habitat on the hill for the wildlife here at the farm.
Hi kids, how you doing? Thought you might like to see this. This here, in the fork of this tree, is a little chaffinch's nest. And what they do is, to make their nest, they gather up lichen and spiders' webs and bits of feather and whatever, and they make a little cup and then they line it with horsehair or animal hair, sheep hair and feathers, and the two birds make that and then she lays her eggs in it.
I want to share with you some information about this wonderful plant, the nettle. Firstly, butterflies cannot get enough of this. Especially brilliant food for red admirals and the painted ladies. Nettle fibres make exceedingly strong string which can be woven into fabric. Now, during the First World War, the German army actually made their uniforms from nettles, strong and durable. They are jam-packed full of magnesium, calcium and iron. You'll often find this plant, a docking, growing nearby the nettles, and if you were to be stung by a nettle, you should find one of these and rub it on, and very quickly it will make your nettle sting feel a lot better. It's a very windy day at the farm today. Can you see all the trees moving and shaking? I wonder if you might design me a new kite that we could fly on a windy day at the farm.
Hi kids, how you doing? These are some of the older pet lambs. And what we do with these, once they're a wee bit older, is they've obviously got to stop drinking milk at some point, or start drinking less anyway. What we do is we start putting them onto this, weaning them onto this. And these are called lamb pellets. And this is kind of like the sheep cake for babies. This has got powdered milk in it and all sorts. As I say, they start picking away at this and go off the milk.
Bye boys and girls. See you again tomorrow.